Hello, hello. Been meaning to go live for a while. I was on in the chat with Jay's channel. I didn't want to step on his toes. I did ask him a couple of times how long he was going to go for. I didn't really get an answer, but he's been going for nearly 5 hours, so I consider it's probably not stepping on his toes now going live. And I was kind of getting pissed off with people getting fucking timed out and hidden on that channel by one particular person who obviously tries to run everyone's shows. But welcome anyway. Loaded up with fucking my coffee. Got one lazy American bulldog sleeping next to me. And just to address, I didn't go on Jay's panel because I did get the link sent to me by email, but my email comes to me on my phone. And so I would have had to join by phone, and I was busy on the phone with my baby, so I wasn't going to hang up on her just to go on a panel just to placate some little green turd. But like I said, gave Jay nearly 5 hours, and I said it's not to step on his toes, but I've wanted to do a live stream for a while. Hey baby, how you doing? Let's play. Well, you keep telling me to take too long to think up titles, so it just seemed appropriate. And there's a couple of guys that are hanging out to jump on. But yeah, let's play, babe. If you want the link, let me know, hun. I'll send it to you. I know you kind of prefer hanging in the chat, which is fine by me. Definitely not going to start timing people out because they don't go in the panel or because they say something I don't like. It was kind of funny though, listening to one particular person trying to deflect all the attention off himself by bringing up other people. A little bit rich, especially when that person talks about that guy having no money and he has no money himself. So it was very entertaining. There's no point going on that. There you go, Andy. Andy, let's put you on, Andy. I'll throw the link in here real quick for you, buddy boy. Didn't expect to see you up at this time, Andy. Hey, Heidi, how are you doing? Okay, guys, here's the link real quick, and then I'm going to take it out real quick. So if you want to grab it, you've got a few seconds before I take it out. Oh, it's good to see you, Heidi. No worries, Andy. Kind of funny listening to the little green turd say I was scared to go on the panel. Cooking tea? No worries, Heidi. Go on the panel because Barry's there, when actually just a few days ago I was actually on the panel on Jay's show with Barry. So, but typical go-go shit.
Hello.
How you doing, Andy?
I just woke up, man.
No worries. Actually, man, I've had so much sleep. It's not funny, man. Too much.
I
Yes.
mean,
But
me too. I mean, I fell asleep this afternoon. Then I fucking, then I was tired about 11 o'clock. Thought, oh, fuck, I'll go to sleep. And there you go. That's what I'm saying. I just woke up and I thought, oh,
Andy,
just have a look at everyone's around. Bang,
A-
you're up. I thought, oh, fuck it. Then I looked at it and I thought, 2 minutes? That's about how long I've been a fucking awake. Oh,
yeah, Andy, I want to ask you a question because you're a neutral party to this, and I just want to get your opinion on it. What do you think of guys who get into a relationship with a girl but then don't want don't want that woman's kids around? What do you think of those sort of people?
that's a bit pissy. It's all part of the same deal, isn't it?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, if you're a real man and you get into a relationship with a woman who has children, you accept those children as your own.
For sure, for
Uh,
sure.
Ed, I forgot to send you the link. I will send you the link.
Well, I need a coffee, that's for sure. Crystal
Oh,
definitely need a fucking coffee.
yeah, I just got one. Go get yourself coffee, Andy.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's all part of the same thing, you know what I mean?
Well, to me, it's not. You're not a real man if you can't accept a woman's children, um, and you get into a relationship with her. If you don't want that, don't get into a relationship with someone who has kids. But if you do, as far as I'm concerned, real men accept those children into their family. They
Yeah,
don't care what anyone says.
it's funny. I actually was thinking about something you guys said fucking a lot earlier today. I don't know, it popped in my fucking head for some reason because you know me, weird shit pops in my head at weird fucking times. But I'm not
You
sure.
know,
I'm pretty sure I might upset you guys if I fucking mention this fucking thing.
uh, Chris, Heidi, it's not an immature man. It's not a real man at all.
I love
I'm
my
sorry.
my
That's,
Oreo lady. Yeah, I didn't tell you about the Oreo part of fucking the Maryland question. I didn't think I should. I didn't want to be talking about Heidi behind her back, but she's here now, so I can fucking start talking about. You know what I mean? Because on the question there, we were like, got told, I said that what fucking, name state, blah blah blah. She's called Oreo. I'm like,
huh?
what the fuck is not a state?
uh,
But thank fuck she didn't answer that. But seriously, fucking, hey, I pretty well knew nothing in the whole fucking questionnaire.
Ed,
Typical no Australian questions.
the invite was sent. Oh, there he is. We got him
I
on
got
here.
it. Hello. Hey,
Yeah,
Mike Randy, how are you?
Hey,
yeah. You know what, Heidi? I agree, and I know Ed's in a relationship where his lovely
mate,
wife had a daughter, and he has no problems with accepting that
I
daughter as his
accepted
own.
that little girl right away.
Exactly, and you know what, Ed, real
Right
men
away.
do. I don't give a shit what anyone says on
To
the other
her,
channel.
to her, I am her father. She never seen her
Exactly,
daddy.
exactly, Ed.
I am her father, and I accept her 100%.
Yeah, well, real men
That's,
do that, Ed.
just don't.
when I was younger, I just wouldn't have gone there. You know what I mean? But
That's right,
it's
exactly,
kind of
Andy.
weird now. I'm actually reckon I could accept it pretty easily. Wouldn't bother me at all. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'll tell you what. There's nothing like it, whether they're your own or not. To have kids around, it. I'll tell you what. It takes years off your life. It
I'm
makes you feel
I'm
young again.
told I fucking know.
Well, I want to say something. I tried to type something in his show. Didn't go through. Yesterday, what was it? Yesterday or the day before, when I was on the panel, your friend was on the panel also, and somebody said, "Wow, look, Obama and Ed on the same panel." Nothing said. And Obama made a statement. He said, "Well, it's respect." I didn't say anything, but I tried to type in, maybe respect you. I didn't say anything because I hate your fucking guts.
You know,
I wouldn't even
I,
say a word to you. You're not even worth me typing anything about you.
I don't hate the guy. I just hate what he does, and I hate I
Well,
hate the
he came out and told me he
dishonesty.
hated me. he come out and said he hated me, so I can say right back.
I know, no.
He's a piece of shit.
And he's the first one to go on about people calling him names,
Yeah,
and
I forgot.
he's done the same to you, Ed. So
Yeah,
that's what gets me about him. He's full of contradictions.
yeah.
You
I
know?
wish I tell you, he won't like he'll go on that show and say everything, but he won't say it on his own. He won't say nothing on his channel. But he don't want to lose it. He does not want to lose that.
No, well, it ended up being in a private hangouts after
Yeah,
Jay's show went down, but I brought up to him about all the contradictions, and you know,
yeah.
one moment he says, you know, he wants the money from YouTube. Next minute he says he doesn't do it for the money, and I brought that up, and he's
Does it all
he
for
just
money.
he denies it, and then I'm not telling him, well, you're contradicting yourself, and then he denies the contradicting. It's like he's
Yeah,
so dumb.
he
It's
does it all for the money.
of
Without
course he
YouTube,
does it.
he'd never have any money.
Well,
And
I
I love
agree.
his excuse for removing the dogs. I bet he's getting kicked out of that house. Not
No,
the dogs.
he's scared of the guys in Dumageddon because they're onto
That's
him, mate.
it.
They're hammering him.
He's going back to Cebu. He's going back to Cebu.
Ah, send a link, mate. Since when have we been mates? Oh, it's Popeye. I thought it was Poo Pie. Sorry, sorry, Popeye. Please forgive me, man. I thought it was the other guy from the other channel. Actually, have you got his email? Can you get Popeye the link, please, Ed?
I don't have an email.
Oh, okay, I'll just throw it in real quickly for you, Popeye. Sorry, Popeye. I thought it was used to Poo Pie in the other chat, and I thought it was him. And yeah, Heidi, I'm an idiot. I know, honey. Sorry, baby. Popeye will forgive me, I'm sure. I just used to seeing that other dick from fucking.
The other one is Poo-Poo. Poo-Poo, whatever his name is.
Personally, I don't like these guys who kind of change people's names around and use their names. They should be kicked out of the chats, really.
It's your freedom of speech, though.
Freedom of speech, yeah, but not to try and come up with, like, say, for instance, with Popeye, someone uses the name Poo Pie. Well, that's disrespectful, and you don't need that shit, Andy. You have your opinion, don't have to like.
But you know, Nazis are fucking disrespectful. What part of fucking? There was no fucking. You know what I mean? Those cunts come up with some crazy shit. You know what I mean? Racist. You're not born a racist. You're taught to be a racist.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
How in the hell did he just use another name of Nazi?
How you doing, Popeye? Welcome, mate.
So what?
Nothing.
You're not in a fucking different place to you, Cobber. Everyone.
Welcome to the show, Popeye. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was actually the other guy. And
how you doing, Copper?
He's just woke up, Popeye. So.
Minutes, all right.
I listened to part of that show today, Thunder.
Yep.
All right. And I seen some of the nasty things that our boy Go-Go Bobo did in there. All right. I'll tell you the nastiest thing he did. He put Brutally Lauren's email in there in the live chat. And then when he was asked to remove it, he typed it in again.
Yeah.
See, and I'm just going to be straight out honest. That's why he's permanently banned from Popeye 1 or Popeye Live.
Well, look, I'll tell you, all you guys are in the chat now. You guys are on the panel. Andy knows me and has known me for fucking 30 odd years. And he would be the first one to tell you, I ain't scared of fucking fighting nobody.
Yeah, no. Well, not scared. What do you say? I'm retired, aren't you?
I'm retired.
I tell you, Thunder. You know, that's the only thing. That's what Go-Go Bobo was trying to do. He was trying to give that impression You know,
Well, mate, even the guys on the panel laughed at him, Popeye.
but his day is coming soon.
Speaking about Lauren, the the sock, whatever you want to call him, did you see his last show? He just did.
I don't watch him, Ed. I'm not interested in watching him. As far as Lauren goes, I've never talked to her. I don't know who she is. I've only just seen her a couple of times recently. I know that
He just
Popeye has talked to her. That's all I know.
So
he
why
just
did
did
you
a whole
change
show
the
about it.
subject, Ed, when I said Go Bobo is going to get his soon?
Bobo
And
Bobo's a dipshit.
you didn't even speak to it, Ed. You just went right to a different subject, bro. Why you do me like that, brother?
Bobo Bobo's a dipshit. Shit. I know you just mentioned Lorraine. No, you just mentioned Lauren. It was just right then and there. I just had to pop that in there because you mentioned her. That's the only reason I said it.
Geez, Crystal, I don't know who you're talking to, babe. Are you talking to Heidi or me now? As you say, we've been on the phone before this, so you know how I am.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about Brutally Lauren. She has become, uh, you know, a good friend, and I like what she does. She's a female version of me, very outspoken. Uh, that's why she's named Brutally Lauren. All right, because if you have a booger on your nose, she'll just tell you. You know,
So
okay.
that's good.
You got Heidi. Heidi's just asking how you are, Popeye.
Ah, Mabuti, mon chéri.
You're a smooth talker, aren't you, Popeye?
Dude,
Actually, I'm waiting for Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I know he's been waiting all night for me to do a stream, and bloody the little green turd banned him from Jay's channel, which was bullshit.
I fucking so it was still putting up with that wanker. I mean, are you still putting up with that wanker?
I don't think I will anymore, Andy.
well,
I think
dude, that wanker will come in here and he'll fucking piss and moan. He doesn't have a wrench. He got blocked. He got timed out. You know, and so I neither have the time, or the inclination for him anymore.
Yeah, no.
I don't blame you. If he comes in here and he has got a wrench, I'll take it off him. Actually, I can go into we'll go into settings later and just take it off him. So Andy, you can have your fun with him. I know you like timing him out.
Oh, you know, I mean, like I said, it did actually give me a bit of release. I told you, look, I don't know. There was just something about him that he was just, like I said, every time something went down, he was there. And then he blames other people. It's not him. It's somebody's hacked his account or whatever. Well, just fucking speak the truth, cunt. You're a fucking idiot.
You're
What's that?
speaking, Coppa. You're speaking to the choir. And Heidi, I gotta tell you, akin ang meron ang kape, akin walang problema, akin mabuti.
Yeah, well, I don't understand any of that, but fucking, I know we're ideologically opposed on lots of things, but we fucking agree on so much fucking more. You know?
Coppa, don't you worry.
Actually, I'm waiting for Ken's. Is it Ken Smith and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot? Where are you, boys? And Beetlejuice.
Is Crystal saying thank you, hun, to me or you, Thunder?
Actually, she would be talking to Heidi.
Oh,
okay.
mate. You'll be talking to me. Probably not. Good guy.
Yes, Heidi, we have lurkers. And that's fine, you know. And I'll tell you one thing that's on this channel is I don't care if you have an opposing opinion to me. I will always let you have that opinion.
You know, I've usually got at least one or two up my fucking sleeve.
Oh, Andy, we've got lots of opposing opinions, but it's never come between us, mate.
No,
Did you see what happened this morning?
No.
Oh, Bama got reprimanded by Nico.
Oh, actually, I got told, I didn't see it, but I got told that you and Nico were on the panel with him.
No, he come into the live chat, and Nico reprimanded him for everything he said about somebody else, and told him that shit was unwarranted. And I backed Nico up on the live chat about it,
Okay, good.
and he went slithering off.
Yeah. How you doing, Trusty? Yeah, look, one of the most fucking ludicrous things I've heard in my life was Barry bringing up that Ren has no money. Like, what the fuck? Where has that got? He has no room to talk about anyone not having money.
So you know what? I don't know where Ren gets his money from, but I do know where Barry gets his money from, and I know how much little he makes every month. And I actually look at Social Blade and I see what he gets off of Super Chat and this and that. And so I actually know how poor the Hunchback of Notre Dame is.
Yeah, look, I watched, was it maybe yesterday, my time, and I've seen who was giving him money, and it was kind of disappointing. But if they want to do that, that's fine. But
Oh, I told you many times why they do that.
here's this bummer has
Got to
this new
keep the
talking
train.
point.
Got to keep the train a rolling, man.
Just reading Trusty's comment, Bummer has this new talking point that he's only made 2 mistakes in his 4 years. Jesus, Trusty, well, there's one lie. And I have to say, I mean, this, and you all know it, the guy is a compulsive liar.
Yeah, the only thing I could tell Trusty is that, I don't have one gray hair on my head, and I'm 59 years old.
Well, I guess Barry can say that he doesn't have a hair on his head.
Yeah, I like the shoe polish routine he did with the chin, man. You know.
I'm surprised that Jay didn't pick up on. I heard him the other day, Barry, talking about. I mean, they're supposed to be friends, or supposedly anyway, but talking about Jay being chicken shit because he won't grow a beard or can't grow one. I'm thinking, what the fuck?
I have no idea. You know, if they're talking about each other's manscaping and hygiene habits, kind of makes you wonder,
Look, mate, if guys shave or don't shave is fucking not an issue. I don't even know why he would fucking use that one, but that's Barry, I guess. He's got to be one of the most uneducated people I've come across in my life.
Oh, dude, the guy never even graduated high school.
Well, to be honest with you, Papa, I've met guys who haven't, and they're not that crazy. Well, they're not that silly. They still seem a lot more educated than that.
Yeah, and then you have to put the other factors in there: his geological geographical location, which he comes from, and usually those who are brought up in poverty and continue to live in poverty are not the brightest bulbs in the package.
Oh, look, I mean, some people, just might be born into it and they can't help it. But with him, there's something else. Yeah, Heidi, you know what? I think you might have hit the nail on the head there, and Popeye, I probably agree with you. It is a personality problem with him. He doesn't have one.
I believe there's something mentally wrong with him because he's come out on live stream and admitted that he used to have to take Ritalin as a kid. Okay?
That's an issue there in itself, isn't it?
Who knows what the Ritalin has done to him, and who knows if he actually ever had a problem as a child, And see, I'm not making this shit up. It's fact. These are words out of his mouth. Okay.
Yeah, look, I don't have an issue with the fact that he's not the most educated or.
Oh, I have an issue with everything about him.
So I
Everything.
don't. It's
A to
the
Z.
issues. The issues I have is the lying and the way he treats people. I heard him say to one of his subscribers the other day, and the guy is a fucking fruitcake anyway. That's ENS, and ENS is a big supporter of Barry, and
No,
there you
really?
and then you have Barry telling ENS he's telling him, look, super chat me now, or I'm going to kick you off or time you out. I mean, what a thing to say to the guys who support your channel. What the hell is with that?
Yeah, that's kind of a little Frank-esque, huh?
Yeah, just a little.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I have a problem with everything about him from A to Z.
That's crazy. And
I hope someday he comes to Florida so I can Baker Act him. Do you know what that is?
no, should I ask?
Yeah, you should.
What is it, Popeye?
Oh, Baker Act. We have a little law here in Florida when it comes to Looney Tunes. All you got to do is call the police, show their behavior. Once they've seen that behavior, they hold them for a 72-hour mental hold. Right? And 9 times out of 10, they get locked up for quite a while.
Oh, geez, I can imagine him being locked up for 72 hours and going off. He might not ever get out again. But if your system is like it is over here, they're to save money, they're releasing all the crazies. So,
here's a good one for you. Somebody sent me a video, okay, and it's taken place in the Australian news about this guy they call Richie Rich.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
And this guy Richie Rich come on camera, and he was wishing somebody to fucking die of cancer.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, it sounds like Frank talking about Warren. Hey, David, Deval Don, how you doing?
Oh, and I was like, wow. And his ass has ended up in the court system. This guy has a lot of money, he owns companies. And this guy, if you listen to him, he will, you would swear you were listening to Frank's twin brother.
Jesus.
There are a lot of people like this in the world. There's another guy I'd like to Baker Act.
Yeah, fucking character. It's a cartoon character.
Yeah, but you know what? Even if I say, for instance, someone I don't like, I would never say shit like that.
DJ Rich here.
Not publicly, anyway.
DJ Richie Rich.
Yeah, that's his nickname. They call him Richie Rich.
I'll have to look that one up. Yeah, Trusty. I think he's not being quite honest with that. I think he is worried about the guys in Duma. I think he knows that they're serious and they're not about to play games. Hey, Gunnar, how you doing, mate? I mean, some of these guys like Ken and WTF, they're not fucking playing games with him.
Well, I've seen, I know I've heard he's leaving Duma. Okay. And he said he's heading for Cebu. But I've heard other rumors that I which will not repeat. And it's like spinning the wheel. Where will the miscreant land next?
Well, he said earlier tonight he was saying that he won't go back to Cebu. And I guess he's probably worn out his welcome there anyway.
Oh, did he say anything about attacking the main island of Luzon?
No.
Oh.
Hey, no nonsense. How you doing?
Okay.
I'm a ferry ride away from Bum. Trusty, man, go and face him. Put it on camera and let's see. Yeah, Devour Don, he is a waste of oxygen. And you know what? He can be poor, he can be uneducated, but he'd probably still have a decent channel and be left alone if the guy could be honest and fucking treat people like they deserve to be treated. I mean, I've seen too many times now the way he's treated those
Oh, hold
women.
the phone there, man. If you're poor and uneducated, you're not going to have a decent channel.
Well,
You see, this is why I
don't-
say A to Z is all wrong with this dude.
well, I just don't hold that against him, Popeye.
It's
I
not
mean,
about holding it against him. I'm just telling you, he's wrong from A to Z. Period. And the
I'm not gonna
sooner
disagree.
and the sooner people wake up to that fact, the better off they're going to be. Okay. I heard Pinoy Troll talking about him, and the Five was in there saying, "Oh, Bam is harmless," and Pinoy Troll pointed out, "Oh, really?" And all the shit that Barry has done, and Pinoy asked the Five, 555.
Yeah, I've got issues with him too at the moment, Popeye.
Yep, asked him straight out. Any of these things that Bama has perpetrated harmless? Let's see, Jenny's 70K in peso in debt. Is that
Yeah.
harmless?
No, that's right.
Jenny spent a lot of time away from her disabled child.
You know what?
Be with him, is that harmless?
I tell you
These
what,
are questions everybody has to ask themselves.
One of the things that really aggravated me was when Barry got on the live stream there and was talking about not wanting her child there with him. I thought, I got so angry over that,
And you know what really piqued my curiosity today? When I opened that show up, because I received messages in the live chat, because Gogo was trying to egg Nico to come on the show. And our favorite Buddhist was on there, Mr. Love and Peace, and, don't want to talk about Barry. I'm just curious. I'd love to ask him, what the fuck you doing on that show? What's that all about?
I think Lost just listens to channels while he's working, mate. I don't.
Oh, but he's on the panel, man. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm kind of like pulling a little Go-Go Bobo here, man. Okay.
Well, obviously, Popeye, I'm going to answer your question, then get rid of you because I'm not going to have you. You want to come in with a different name, but maybe you didn't see the interview that she did with MJ. And now, see you later. Use a different name if you want to come back here.
But so I think that's a fair question to ask Lost. Okay. I mean, if you put out this is your philosophy, but then you're doing something else, I have to question you. Okay. But because it's like Thunder, if you told me I love coffee, but I always caught you drinking tea, would I not question that?
Of course.
Okay, it's kind of like that. See the analogy there?
Yeah, Trusty. I'm not sure that was Jesus, YouTube. Between Crystal and No Nonsense here, I'm going to be fucking tears coming out my eyes. The thing with these guys and Popeye, if you're listening, come back with a different name. I'm not going to fucking have you come here and just making fun of people's names like that. How you doing, David? How you doing? Leader X, how you doing?
David, hello, David. Hello, Manny. Hello. Cooey cobbles to everyone. I fucking missed. I'm fucking accidentally. I bet you didn't even notice I disappeared for a second.
No, we knew you off making a coffee.
No. I mean, I actually I was looking at, I opened up all those windows looking at that Richie Rich thing. And then I went and closed them all, and I closed one too many. And I closed the fucking, Hangouts page. That's what I'm saying. You didn't even notice I was calling, did you?
Oh, so you say you screwed the pooch, as we say in America, huh?
See? No,
I've never heard that one.
Fuck, we're not American. See? There's no way I'm going to screw a pooch.
Hey, Pascal, how you doing it?
Mind you, someone did send me a pretty nasty photo of fucking some lady today that I thought to myself, once upon a time I might have fucking done it, but today I prefer my fucking hand.
Gee, it wasn't Gunner, was it?
No, that was Simon, actually.
Who?
Yeah, Simon.
Simon here in Adelaide.
Yeah.
Okay. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Welcome in, mate. You can have your say here, mate. You're not about to be timed out or hidden.
Yeah, Whiskey Tango. He's a good shit, man.
Well, I've talked to Whiskey a few times. He seems like a decent guy.
So tell me, did you like the Christmas in July theme I did with my latest Popeye One short?
I didn't see it, Popeye.
Oh, you poor deprived child, you.
I've been sleeping a lot, and when I'm not sleeping, I'm on the phone with my baby. And to be honest, when all's said and done, Crystal's the only thing that matters to me, mate.
Very well. I can't argue that with you. Right? Guy says that, I know he's so lovesick it hurts.
Well, yeah, she's my priority in my life, and
there you go. Anybody ain't seen it, you can watch it now.
I'm just going to put the link in real quick, Whiskey Tango, so you'll have to grab it real quick, mate. And then I'll take it out again. But I had a real problem with Barry when he's talking about me having an American girlfriend and saying that I should be going to the Philippines and getting a girl there who will do everything for me. I want to put it out there now. I don't want a girl to do everything for me. I'm not a lazy bastard like you, Barry. I can do shit for myself. I want a girl to be in a fucking relationship with me, not to fucking do shit for me. It's all that sexting. Oh, Jesus, David. Oh, there you go. Pascal thinks it was a good video. He liked it.
A great song in the beginning. Here on the island of misfit toys. You'll really like it, man.
I will check it out. Yes, look. Okay, no worries, Whiskey. I'll put that in there for you, mate. I know you've been waiting for so long, buddy. I'm sorry. I didn't want to step on Jay's toes, but I gave him 5 hours and he had more than enough time, so...
Dude, these guys running fucking streams, like back-to-back streams, every day fucking streams. I'm like, wow. I can only listen so long, and then I get disinterested, Look,
I used to do the streams every day, but the thing is, Crystal takes up a lot of my time, and that's where I want to spend my time, Hey, how you doing, Whiskey? How you doing, mate?
How you doing, guys?
We're doing. How about yourself, bro?
Hey, Popeye, what's up, brother?
Another day in fucking paradise.
Hey, I love your Popeye shorts, man. When that one with the toilet came out, I almost broke the chair. I almost had to go buy a new computer chair. I felt that. You don't know how far those chairs lean back, and I had the bottom pulled out, and I leaned back, and the thing snapped. It almost broke, and I said, "Holy shit!" I didn't think Popeye could top that one, and he did. Oh my god!
Oh, I got a few more. I got a few more cards up my sleeve.
Oh, and I know you do, but if Thunder GT, with respect, this is Thunder GT's channel, and I'm going to ask him. He knows what just happened over there on the shill, okay? And you know what Bama was doing to me? He was timing me out every time I tried to speak, and he admitted that he did it just for shits and giggles. That's what he said. And
I
I
know.
was,
I tried to get Jay's attention, mate. That was fucking pathetic.
yeah. And I don't mind if someone's being rude and obviously being a dick, but all I did was, hey, Thunder GT, how you doing? Then he times me out.
Yeah, that's fucking pathetic. But you know what? That's Barry to a T. You know, it's the
Yeah.
same as on his own channel, mate. You could, if you had an opinion that differed from him, you were off there. You know?
Well, the problem is, Bama doesn't like to be cornered. And when he has a wrench in his hand, it's like I won't go on his channel because I won't get a say. But
Yeah,
when you go on
never, ever corner a water rat, Whiskey
no,
Tango. It's a very
no,
dangerous thing to do.
yeah, or
I,
Wolver-
I will tell you. I will say this though, Whiskey. You have
yes,
got
sir.
into his head. You have got into his head, mate. Because I reckon the reason that he wants to leave Jim McGetty is because guys like you and Ken, you guys have got into his head. He's fucking probably looking behind him all the time now, wherever he goes.
Oh
That's
well, Thunder, you just nailed it 100%. I'm going to be the new bounty hunter in the Philippines.
Oh
Okay, for
man,
overshares.
change your nick, man, to Dog the Whiskey Tango Bounty Hunter.
That you know what, Popeye, that's a good freaking idea. My platform, I'm gonna science this out to where I've got the fastest internet. I've got the top of the line equipment. It's gonna take me 30 days because I want to take my time. Okay. But I'm not trying to do it. I'm not doing it for any AdSense. I'm not doing it for nothing. I'm gonna do it so people will have a say to freely speak, and I'm going to expose this fucker, okay, until he's out of the Philippines, whatever it takes.
I hear you. I hear you.
That's it.
Hey,
And
Thunder, did you see your wannabe girlfriend was in the live chat?
my wannabe girlfriend.
Yeah, in the Shill Show.
Got me. Who's my wannabe girlfriend?
Anita.
I need a dick. uh, well, I have to tell them all. I'm taken. Sorry, guys. Hey, Lost, how you doing?
oh my God.
Actually, Lost, come on, because I think Popeye's got a question for you. So I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you a link.
Yeah, but you know what cracked me up tonight, and I think you noticed it, GT, earlier, is that Bama is criticizing Ren for being a woman user and all this, but yet he's giving out relationship advice when the guy is sitting there. You know, it's like calling the kettle black. I mean,
Yeah,
Jesus
exactly.
Christ.
And you know what? Give Ren his dues. He's been with Chixie for nearly 4 years or something like that. He's been with the one girl.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and I have seen Ren make an effort to try and make a living over there. I've never seen that from Barry.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing. My wife was standing near the laptop and she heard Bama say, the girls that I fuck, I throw away like a used condom. And she looked over and looked at me and she goes, that fucking gagu. And
Yeah, that's wrong.
she got tampo. She got pissed off. And
Yeah,
Bama needs to watch his back, like you said in that feed. He's going to piss off somebody.
yep. I said that. I said, one of these people you piss off is going to catch up with you sooner or later. Now, RJ, as far as the Ren and Chixie thing goes, I mean, I don't want to comment on their personal relationship. That's for sure. That's between them. What she did with the videos, putting them out, not kosher. Not something that should have been done. What happened is we had guys kicked off the panel. Have we been infiltrated here? Is that you, Go playing tricks with everybody? Yeah, I know what you're saying, Johnny, but it shouldn't have been put up. We just lost Wisco Tangi and Popeye. Somebody blocked you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. It's probably Go-Go. Go-Go or one of Barry's fucking trolls. I might have to start a new stream, guys. Heidi, someone's come on the, used the link and got on here and hijacked it. Yeah, Ken, probably use Go-Go. Mr. Feminine Voice. You want to start this shit, Go-Go? I might have to start again, guys. Start a new stream, okay? Sorry, Lost. I'm going to have to end this and start a new one and try and get all you guys on another way. So, guys, I'll end this and I'll start a new one and we'll be back. This is bullshit. Catch us in about 5, guys, or less.